Hi there, I'm Dr. Jeremy Meadows from Energize Chiropractic and Wellness, and welcome to our video series. Today, we're going to be talking about sciatica, and we're going to be talking about simple solutions that you can do at home that are going to help out with sciatica. So we're going to go over a few stretches. Now, you're going to notice that these stretches are all about your legs and your glutes, some of the biggest muscles in your body. Now what happens is when you get sciatica, it's typically because your vertebrae have become misaligned and start putting pressure on the nerves in the lower part of your back. What that causes is those nerves control the muscles, so they tell the muscles to get tight. So what our goal is to try and help those muscles and retrain them so that they can be looser. You're going to notice that some of these stretches you can actually do when you're standing. So for example, like hamstring stretch, we can bend forward. But when you bend forward, it puts extra stress on the disc in the lower part of your back. So if we have that pressure and stress on our disc, we don't want to make it worse over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to show Brandy how to do these stretches. So this is Brandy, our lovely assistant. She is the smiling face at the front desk, so many of you have seen her. And I really hope that these stretches help you with whatever discomfort you're having. So let's get started. So Brandy, I'm going to have you lay down onto your back. So first we're going to start with 2 hamstring stretches. The 2 hamstring stretches, one is a bent leg and one is a straight leg. So one's somewhat active. The first one is one you guys have all seen before. When we lift the leg straight up like this and we just hold it there. Now we want to hold a stretch, a static stretch for 60 seconds to 2 minutes. This will allow what are called the Golgi tendon bodies, which are at the end of the tendons that let the muscles relax. It'll allow them to disengage by doing that for at least 60 seconds. So we would hold this up here like this. If you're doing it by yourself, you can get a strap or a belt that goes around your leg and pull that up. The next one, I'm going to have Brandy actually put both her legs around her knee and bend your knee kind of up to your chest. Now from here, I'm going to have her drive her heel straight toward the ceiling. So drive that heel toward the ceiling. Very good. So the difference between these two, and keep doing that, is with this stretch, this hamstring stretch, you're going to feel the stretch up higher in the hamstring, whereas the straight leg stretch, you're going to feel it lower in the hamstring. People who are very tight in the hamstring, this one is going to be much better for you because the upper hamstring almost never gets stretched, especially in men who have very tight hamstrings. The next stretch is what's called the piriformis stretch. This is one of the best stretches that you can do to focus on the glute muscles. So we're going to work on 2 glute muscles here. The next exercise, I'm going to actually step around the table so that you can see a little better. We're going to make a figure 4 with the leg. Next, I'm going to have you bring your left leg up toward your chest, Brandy, and you can keep this one bent, and you're going to bring your hand through your leg, and you're just going to pull that toward your chest. This stretch here, again, 60 to 90 seconds, is going to be stretching the piriformis muscle. The sciatic nerve runs directly under the piriformis muscle, so when it gets tight, you're going to feel it in your legs. So again, hold this for that 60 to 90 seconds, even up to 2 minutes. The other variation on this is we can get the glute medius. So if you're a runner and you run downhill a lot, the glute medius gets overworked. So what we can do as a variation for this is we can bring the leg here, now grab the knee and grab the ankle, and what she's going to do is she's going to pull her knee toward her shoulder on the left side with her foot. So we're actually going to come up over here, and so she's going to be over here like this. So what this is going to do is it's going to be a different place in the glute, and this will help take a lot of pressure off of that nerve. Okay, good with that, Brandy?
Yeah.
Okay, next one we're going to do standing. So I'm going to have you go ahead and stand up. This is called a hip flexor stretch. Hip flexors are very large muscles that attach to the top of your spine and then also onto your leg. They let us do this. Okay, so whenever you're going up a lot of stairs, when you're doing a lot of hikes, things like that, these muscles can get overworked. So the way that we're going to do this is we're actually going to do kind of what's called a runner stretch. So we're going to shift forward like this. Now the important pieces of this is we're going to have you take a little bit wider stance. Good, just like that. And we need to make sure that the pelvis gets straightened out here. Okay, so we need the pelvis to be parallel with the front. And what she's going to do is she's going to bend her front knee, and she's going to shift forward, and then she should feel the stretch right here in the front of her hip. And this is a great thing to do, is to hold on to something when you do this because it can feel a little unbalanced. Again, we need to hold these stretches for 60 seconds to 90 seconds and even up to 2 minutes. Very good. So these 4 simple stretches can make a dramatic difference in how you feel. take 5 to 10 minutes a day, do these stretches, and then let us know how you're feeling. We love your comments. If you like these stretches, let us know, and we'll look forward to seeing you on our next video. Have a great day.